Have you ever stopped to think about how much time most people spend working? On average, Americans spend over 90,000 hours at work during their lifetime. That's a huge chunk of life. Yet, over half of retirees say they wish they'd retired earlier, not because they weren't financially ready, but because by the time they finally left their jobs, their health and energy were already fading. And here's a sobering reality. The average life expectancy for men in the United States is around 73 years, and for women about 79 years. So the question is, if you have the means, why give away your best years to a job that no longer excites or fulfills you? In today's video, I want to share 6 clear signs that might mean you're ready to retire sooner than you think, and how to make sure your decision is smart and sustainable. And if you are new to the channel, I'm someone who's been through the grind of corporate life, working over a decade at a Fortune 500 company, learned the ins and outs of personal finance, and spent years managing my money wisely. I don't claim to be a financial advisor, but I share what I've learned so you can make the best choices for your own journey. Let's get into it. Sign number 1, your essential expenses are covered for life. This is really the foundation of a confident retirement. Just knowing your basic needs are met, even if the stock market takes a dip or you stop earning a paycheck. Many Americans honestly underestimate what covered really means. According to Fidelity, the average couple will need around 80% of their pre-retirement income to maintain their lifestyle. So, ask yourself, between Social Security, pensions, investments, and any rental income, can you reliably pay for your housing, food, healthcare, transportation, and taxes every month? Here's a practical test. If you've saved at least 25 to 30 times your annual expenses or have enough guaranteed income streams to cover your lifestyle, you're ahead of the curve. And honestly, you might be closer to ready than you think. And don't forget, some retirees even adjust their lifestyle to fit their resources, maybe moving to a smaller home, downsizing cars, or relocating to a lower cost area, just to stretch their savings a bit further. Sign number 2, you're debt-free or almost there. Debt in retirement can feel like a ball and chain. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau reports nearly 40% of retirees over 65 still carry a mortgage, and many have lingering car loans or credit card balances. If you've paid off your mortgage, or have it small enough that you can comfortably service it without stress, and if high interest debts are gone, you're in a much stronger place to retire. Eliminating debt doesn't just lower your monthly expenses. It also gives you peace of mind knowing that even in tough times you can stay afloat. And if you're thinking, well, I have a low interest mortgage, should I pay it off? That's a personal choice, but make sure you can handle it comfortably, even if markets underperform for a few years. Sign number 3, you're healthy and have a meaningful plan for your time. This one is easy to overlook. So many people focus only on money and forget that good health and a sense of purpose are what make retirement worth it. According to the CDC, 1 in 4 people over 60 develop chronic conditions that can make retirement less enjoyable. If you're healthy now, take advantage of that window. And ask yourself, how do you want to spend your time? Studies show retirees with hobbies, volunteer roles, or social activities have better mental health and report feeling more fulfilled. If you already have passions or goals outside of work, whether it's travel, spending time with grandkids, learning something new, or even starting a small business, you're mentally prepared for the next chapter. On the flip side, if you have no idea what you do all day, consider taking a sabbatical first to test drive retired life before fully committing. Sign number 4, work feels more stressful than rewarding. We all have tough days at work, but if those tough days have become the norm, it might be time to ask yourself why you're still pushing through. A Gallup poll found that 44% of US workers report feeling burned out either very often or always. Prolonged stress can lead to health problems, strained relationships, and even depression. If your job no longer brings satisfaction or growth and you're financially able to step away, why keep sacrificing your well-being for a paycheck you don't need? Retirement doesn't have to mean you stop working completely, but it does mean you stop doing work that drains you. Sign number 5, you've run the numbers and they make sense. It's one thing to feel ready, it's another to know you're ready. The 4% rule is a good starting point. If you can live comfortably by withdrawing 4% of your investments each year, your money should last at least 30 years. But also make sure to factor in healthcare. Fidelity estimates the average retiree will need over $300,000 just for medical expenses in retirement, plus taxes, inflation, and those unexpected costs that always seem to pop up. If you've run your numbers, accounted for these factors, and your plan still holds up under conservative assumptions, congratulations. That's honestly a sign you've done your homework and are ready to take the leap. Sign number 6, you have a cushion for life's surprises. Even the best laid plans can get derailed by a bad market year, a medical emergency, or a family crisis. That's why experts recommend keeping a cash reserve of 6 to 12 months of expenses, even in retirement. This extra buffer lets you ride out bad markets without selling investments at a loss, and honestly, it keeps you feeling secure when life throws something unexpected your way. If you've built that cushion into your plan, you'll feel far more confident about retiring because you can handle what comes next. But if you're not quite ready to fully retire, that's okay. You don't have to make it all or nothing. Here are some options to ease into it. 1. Go part-time to keep some income while freeing up your time. 2. Do freelance or consulting work on your own terms. 3. Take a sabbatical and see how retirement feels before making it permanent. 4. Start a passion project or volunteer in a way that feels meaningful, or even find a lower-stress bridge job that keeps you active without burning you out. Retirement isn't one size fits all. You get to define what yours looks like. So how many of these signs resonate with you? If your finances are in good shape, your health is strong, and you're ready in your heart and mind, you don't need anyone else's permission to start living life on your own terms. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more real, practical money talk. And before you go, let me know in the comments which of these signs resonated with you the most. And if you're not ready to fully retire yet, what does your ideal transition